Hello, today I'm going to talk about Hubble Space Telescope, and this is a mini lecture, so you're not writing out a lot of notes, but I'm going to be discussing some of the important discoveries of the Hubble Space Telescope. It's been up in space orbiting Earth since the 1990s, and it was a very important milestone in our exploration of space. It gave us a lot of insights that we didn't have before. So let's go through some of those things, some of those important things. Now, what you're seeing here is a star field, and in the particular star field, Hubble is looking at these tiny little dots. Those are all white dwarf stars. We weren't able in the past to view some of these white dwarf stars with ground-based telescopes. Now, the importance of this is that by studying these particular stars and how those stars form and age, it gave us insights into how old the universe is. So what I want you to do is just below this image right here, just write white dwarf stars, okay? So white dwarf stars right there. So that was one thing, helping to figure out how old the universe is. Let's look at some other stuff. In this image up here, we have two images that go together. And what we see are very distant galaxies that Hubble was looking at. You'll also see kind of these stretched out blue lines around some of them. This is called gravitational lensing. So what scientists were able to do with this Hubble image is calculate how much gravity this area had based on the lensing. And what they determined was that there was a whole bunch of matter here that was not just the visible matter of stars and galaxies. This was the study of dark matter. And not only was Hubble able to help show that dark matter existed in this portion of the universe, but because of the calculations, Hubble was able to help map the dark matter. And that's what we see in blue. The blue is a map of the dark matter overlaid the galaxies and stars. So at the top here, right there, I want you to write dark matter map. Just right up at the top, dark matter map. Let's go to the next one. This was early in Hubble's career, 1994. We have Jupiter here. And Jupiter was actually hit by a comet, Shoemaker-Levy comet. And this was the comet that had been broken into what's called a string of pearls. And each one of these hit Jupiter, creating these dark spots. And Hubble was actually able to capture that and produce images of that. The only time that we've ever seen that happen in our solar system. So what I want you to do here is put a star on the page next to each of these two impact spots. So a star and a star here, okay? Now let's go to the next one. Now these are all things that Hubble has helped us figure out. This one is called the ultra deep field. So this is looking at galaxies that are very, very far away. Because they're so far away and the light took so long to get to us, we're actually looking back in time to the very beginning stages of our universe. And because we're looking into the past, we can see how these are all the earliest galaxies. We can see how they formed. We can see how some of the earliest stars formed. So what I want you to write above this image right here, I want you to write window to the past, because this is just like looking back in time, 13 billion years. Window to the past. And then the last one, Hubble started looking at supernova. So this is a galaxy This is a supernova in this particular galaxy. Supernova is a huge explosion in the life cycle of a star. And by measuring the light coming from the supernova, not just one, but many, scientists were able to take that data and confirm that the universe is in fact expanding, and it's expanding faster and faster. So above this image, just up here, write supernova, because that's what this explosion was, a supernova. All right, I hope this helps. Thank you very much.